Hey everyone, Tom Rafferty. I want to talk today about a funny story involving a hostile customer. I was covering an account for a coworker who had left the company I worked for, took another job, and I was asked to call a customer of theirs and just introduce myself and assure the customer that their account would be covered in the transition until we found someone else, and I was going to be covering them and give them my contact info and let them know that they could contact me if they needed anything. So I did this and called the customer, and the receptionist or guard at the building answered and put me right through to this person as soon as I asked for them. The person answered, heard me out, and then proceeded to, pretty much attack me for calling them unannounced. And what was funny about it was this person was in New York City, and it was in it was in a distinct New York accent that this person told me off, and it wasn't the that thick-tongued Brooklyn accent like, "Yo, Bo, who you calling? Why you calling me? What are you, a lunatic calling me in the middle of the day?" It was more of the old school Lower East Side accent. He was saying, "I am flabbergasted that you would call me in the middle of the day. I don't know you. You disturbed me. You got me out of a meeting. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm flabbergasted." I don't remember how many times he said flabbergasted, but he was definitely flabbergasted. And I talked a few videos ago about how to handle hostile customers and to never escalate, to never go there with them, and to always de-escalate, always stay kind, always stay polite. And that's what I did. I stayed calm, I stayed polite. And as he was kind of unloading on me, it really occurred to me that he was just trying to get a rise out of me and trying to make me go there with him in this conflict, that I did not take the bait. But, the first key was he said that I got him out of a meeting. I had no idea he was in a meeting. All I did was ask the person at the general number for that person. They put me right through to them, and this person answered their phone. So that wasn't really true. I mean, there was some spin on that ball from their perspective. That wasn't an accurate statement. And to unload on me that way, even though I mentioned the rep who left, the company I was from, and exactly why I was calling, this wasn't a pure cold call. There was some ground laid already. I mentioned a person and a company that he worked with and that he had a contract with. So it was really above and beyond what was necessary. So I don't know if the person was having a bad day or if the person just likes to try to goad people who call him during the day. But I did not go there with them. And so this person asked me if I worked with a certain manager at my company. I said, yeah, I work with him all the time. And he says, well, I'm calling him right now and tell him how outraged I am about this phone call. So he hangs up. So I hang up and I wait a little while. I kind of dust myself off and take a breath. And then I call this manager that he just threatened to call. I call him and he answers the phone laughing. And he says, I already know what you're going to say. He just called me. I said, I just called and said that I'm going to cover the account for a little while, and he just went off. So he was laughing and he said, yeah, I've not seen him do that before, but maybe he's in a bad mood, or maybe it's just does that with people he doesn't know. And, the moral of the story is, if I had gone there with this person, if I had escalated and tried to one-up him and lost my composure, I could definitely have been out of a job at that moment. It's an important account for us. And if that person picked up the phone and there was validity to what he said, I would have been in trouble. But my coworkers know that's not my personality anyway. So it really was kind of a tall tale. So, but always keep your composure, always stay calm, never escalate with a customer, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.